Hey guys, how are you doing today? This is Michael Wilson with Processology. I want to talk to you a little bit about free consulting offers, whether you do discovery calls or some type of onboarding with free consultations. One of our followers on LinkedIn had mentioned that this is something that she could use some help creating freedom with and success in her business. So we wanted to we put a little process together, something very simple, something that all of you can build yourself or outsource to someone like Processology or someone else. And I just kind of wanted to go through it with you and show you how this creates freedom for you and how it's going to help you create a more predictable customer journey for your clients. So as you can see here, we kind of start out with this lead. However you're getting your leads, whether that's through Facebook or direct, however you're doing it, you're pointing your leads to a landing page. This landing page is going to be something that has a form on it that allows your customers to put in contact information, name, email, phone number, and anything else that you feel may be necessary for that first form. The thing that's important here is not to put too much on this form because we don't want to scare the customer away before we had a chance to capture some lead information. So you can also put a video on there explaining why they should request a free consultation from you, and so on. Once they go to that page, we're going to have our form here that they fill out, which again is just basic contact information. Once they fill that contact information out, we're going to then forward them to a questionnaire. That questionnaire is going to be what we're going to use, questions we're going to use to qualify that customer, to see if they're a good fit for us, to see if we can help them. So this can be whatever it is that you normally ask your customers during your call. You can kind of shorten that up and be a little bit more prepared for your customer before they even get on the call. For example, we use this process here in our company at Processology, and one of the things that we do is we ask for things like website, company size, and so on to try to qualify our customer. So again, you want to make sure you're doing that kind of stuff in the questionnaire versus the initial form because you don't want to lose them. The next thing is going to be when we get to our scheduling page. The next thing is going to be we want to send them to our scheduling page. This is going to allow them to pick a date and time on our calendar. And there's a lot of softwares out there like Acuity, Calendarly, and other softwares that will allow you to do this. Well, we allow them to pick dates on our calendar. And so these softwares sync up with your calendar, whether you're using Google, Microsoft, or whatever it is you're using for your calendar software, to show your customers available times within a time frame that you specified. So that way you don't have to do the whole back and forth like, okay, I'm available this day. Are you available this? No, I'm not available that day. And you do that whole kind of back and forth thing. So we want to avoid that. And the way we're going to do that is by integrating with some type of scheduling software. So anyway, they're going to go ahead and fill out that questionnaire. You're going to send them to that scheduling software. And then from there, they're going to go to a confirmation page that is confirming their appointment. So as you can see here, there's a little bit more to the page. This here is going to be the customer life cycle that we want them to go down, right? But it's not a perfect world, and that doesn't always happen. So what do we do if they fill out the contact information but don't fill out the questionnaire, right? And a lot of processes, what happens is this client just gets lost, right? They're just out in space. You got this information, but they never come back to complete anything, or requires you to do some type of manual work, like go and call the customer or something like that in order to get that information you need in order to qualify them. So what we work on is putting them into a recovery, I guess you can think of this like a bucket. Put them into a recovery bucket to then we run another process that is dripping content or emails on them to try to get them to complete the questionnaire. And so within those emails, you can make those valuable. You can put information that just speaks more on why they should request this with you, why they should request this consultation with you, as well as give a link to your questionnaire so that they can finish. Typically, we do about 3 emails normally with our clients. One that is very simple. Hey, it looks like you forgot something. The next one may say something like, hey, we know sometimes life gets in the way, but we want to make sure that we get you to complete the next step in your request so that we can help you whatever it is that you help your clients with, and so on. Now they may complete the questionnaire, but then they never actually pick a date to work with you, right? So now you have contact information, you have your lead information. Your lead information is filled out, but they haven't actually picked a date and time. So again, you can go back to calling them and doing some manual labor, but at Processology, we're all about creating freedom, so we definitely don't want to do that. So what do? We put them in another bucket and we do a recovery campaign, where now we're saying, hey, you fed out your contact information, we got your questionnaire, but you never picked the date. What date works best for you? Click this link to schedule on my calendar. So then they go ahead and click the link there, they schedule on the calendar, and then boom, they go to the thank you page, where now what was nice about that is that this entire process was automated. Like, you literally don't have to do anything and just let it work. Now, you could put some sequences in here if they don't do it within a certain time, and one of these recovery campaigns, if they don't do that stage within a certain time, you can put some automation that sets some type of task or email reminder for you to say, hey, this person's not taking the automated reminders. Maybe you want to go ahead and reach out to them. Even if you did that, that's one time to contact them, where the automation took care of the other 20 stages, right? So to make this even more powerful, if you're using a CRM system, you can put, once they schedule, put all of that information into your CRM system, tag them as somebody that's interested, and send them a confirmation email. Now, they will get a confirmation email from your scheduling software, but we always like to send another confirmation email that's more personalized, that's designed with our brand. Maybe we give them some free resources, whatever it may be that we want to add that we feel is valuable for them. We send that in our custom email that fits our customers a little bit better than the generic email that goes out from the scheduling software. Now, let's talk a little bit about what it would take to do this. So as you can see here, you're going to need some type of landing page software, right? So you're going to need something to build your landing page. You're going to need something to build your web form on, and something to build the form for your questionnaire. You're going to need your scheduling software and also another landing page you're going to be building for your thank you page. Now you need something to also automate all of the recovery follow-up. And you're going to need your CRM, whatever that system that you're currently using for your business, and something to send out that email saying, hey, thanks for scheduling with us. We got you on our calendar. So there are a lot of softwares out there that can do all of this, except for the scheduling part. Some of them do have scheduling capabilities, some of them don't. But there are a lot of softwares out there that can do most of this. You have softwares like Infusionsoft, Entreport, HubSpot. A lot of these softwares you can build most of this process out in, even some of the other CRMs. Now, you can also go with a standalone landing page builder, which typically will allow you to do your landing page, allow you to do your web forms, as well as your thank you pages, but you may not get that automation for your scheduling and for your lead recovery, as well as being able to send that to your CRM and email. So you may lose some features going with something like that, but all of this is doable. You guys can do this yourself. You're more than welcome to use this process we just laid out here for you. Or if you need help, you can always reach out to us at processology.net and we can help you implement this into your business. Now, depending on your business, this can get much more complicated in a good way, depending on your business. Maybe you have multiple employees that you need to make sure that you get on their calendar by doing some type of round robin or something like that. I don't want to go too much into that because I don't want to make it confusing for people just starting out or just beginning. The whole point of this is so that you can start to create freedom in your life. The beautiful thing about this is that this entire process is automated. Literally, you send traffic to your landing page. If people are already coming to your website, if you're already getting traffic and you're doing this manually, trying to schedule consultations and things like that, whether you're real estate agents, whether you're consultants, whether you are selling some type of service, even if you are somebody that's like a hair salon or something like that where you're booking appointments, this process can work for you. So it is crazy how many industries that you can match this to, because it works for almost anybody. If you have to schedule appointments, you can do this. Some of the things you may want to take out, maybe your business doesn't need the questionnaire portion of this process, so we pull that out. And what we do is we call this a mission. A mission is something that we are trying to do. In this case, we're trying to get clients to schedule a free consultation. Even if this was a paid consultation, you can do the same process if you wanted to bring your people through by just getting rid of the questionnaire, right? Or maybe you want the questionnaire because maybe every time they come through, you want to ask them, what would you like to talk about today? For example, if you're a leadership coach or something like that, you want to know, maybe you want to, what's on your mind, what's been going on in your life, things like that. You may want to ask those questions. So maybe you want to keep that in there. My point is, though, if you're a business that doesn't need it, you can remove it. So these processes can be totally customized to your business. As a matter of fact, most customers that we deal with are usually different. We go based off of your big dream. So what is your dream? What are you trying to do? What type of how much freedom do you want? And that's going to determine how much automation we put in your process. That's going to determine how creative we get with your process. So if you want to learn more about how to do this, definitely reach out to us, processology.net. If you want to see more training videos like this, where we're explaining other processes, other things that you can be doing in your business to create freedom and success, then below this video, there's going to be a button. Go ahead and click on that and opt in to receive free notifications for these free trainings. I definitely recommend doing that. And that you can also get a link in the email that we're going to send you if you do that, which is going to give you a link to our Facebook group, which is free to join. Get into the Facebook group. We're always posting useful things, motivational things like that to help you grow your business and help you to create the freedom in your life so that you can live the life that you deserve. So guys, that's going to be it for today's training. I'm trying to keep these short as possible because I want to make sure that they're packed full of value and that you have time to watch them in your day. I don't want to add more stress to your day, more things that you have to deal with. So these are quick, short videos to just give you a glimpse into what is possible for your company and how you can start creating that freedom for you, your life, your family, your desires, your friends, your social life. That's what it's all about. It's about making sure that you have the opportunity to live life and not have it all be taken up by your business. So we're out here trying to help create super entrepreneurs. And if that's what you want, if that's what you would like to be, then I would definitely recommend that you click that button below and opt in for those free training videos. Thanks, guys. Talk to you in the next training.